Hello, folks. Well, this is Miguel from Embargo Man. So, I haven't made this video for a while, but I'm gonna tell you this about 2024 was a crazy year. Alright, so let's start off with everything crazy. And yes, everything's gonna go crazy. This is 2025, and then I'm gonna go over there yet what's gonna happen that happening this year and what is going on right now. Okay, what have been going on in the past year? All right, it was most likely in sports. It was like a heartbreaking. I mean, it was heartbreaking for the Yankee fans that they lost Game 7 in the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, that's one crazy thing about it, alright? So, I mean, what else do you expect, right? So, then this dilemma, in this in politics, you know, the debate. I mean, the presidential debate about people eating cats and dogs. At first, I mean, it was kind of funny, but then I was just saying, okay, they targeting one specific group in the U.S. I mean, technically, you know how presidential debates are, right? Something gonna say something funny, sometimes stupid, and then Tony Hinchcliffe said something stupid, all right? So Tony Hinchcliffe said something stupid, and that's about it, you know. And then after all this time, there is this Anja tip, yeah, the Miss Universe owner, said something very discriminative, and then I hope that, you know, probably this year somebody with red hair could win Miss Universe or something like that. But the moral of the story is the right candidate won. I don't know who you're going for, but Miss Denmark won. But then this woman, you know, trans person has said something about, oh, blonde hair and blue eyes is the ultimate in beauty pageant standards. And I believe this is kind of BS because, you know what, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I don't know if you going for Nigeria or you going for Denmark, but hey, that's the kind of stupid comment, you know, from somebody that just going to single out others because they don't look blonde hair and blue eyes. That's kind of stupid, you know, and discriminatory, right? So that's about it, you know. Something is for a change, and I did these things that I've seen in my other videos, right? So that's it with 2024. And then I'm seeing the guy that played Darth Vader is dead. Man, James Earl Jones. That's one of my favorite villains who played. I mean, he played Darth Vader. He voiced my favorite villain. Then he voiced Mufasa. Yes, you know, Simba's father, right? So this guy has passed away, right? So there's other movies besides that. Maybe, yeah, I'd seen Lion King, probably, you know, Field of Dreams. That's another movie I have to get a watch, you know. But hey, you know, somebody at 93 years old, you gotta go. And last but not least, a U.S. president that lived up to 100 years old. You know, have been like the only president of the United States of America who have lived up to 100 years old was a Democrat, and then he passed away. All right, so that was Jimmy Carter. He lived up to 100 years old. He was born in a peanut farm and stuff. Boom, boom. He did something out of this presidency and whatever it is. But hey, you know, somebody, if a world leader lives up to 100 years old, not even the Queen of England get to reach 100, right? So that's it. You know, that's 2024 for you. But what's going on this year, and this year of what's going on with all this stuff? The forest fires, all right? I mean, the fires in California, the wildfires in Los Angeles, man. I have felt so sorry about the fires in California. And I noticed that one of my YouTube friends said, "Oh, she's worried about fires." And then I just saying this, that whoever's watching this, I know that I am, you know, I'm glad I'm not in California, but they were sending firefighters from other countries to help out to put out the fire, right? So that is what happened this year, 2025. But then what's going on is in this from 2024 being a crazy year, 2025. Yes, there will be an accident. Yes, a Jeju 2216 airplane accident of a Boeing 737 Max that was going on at the end of 2024. That's what had happened. You know, I'm just saying this is shocking or whatever it is. Besides this accident, there's always a term of something. If you not could remember a lot of things about GM and Daewoo, you know, merging together and they form GM Korea, right? So it's gonna happen with Airbus this year, and that's the plan and ahead of time. Why? Because of what's going on with the black box and the Boeing errors and all that stuff that I seen in 60 Minutes. You know, a European-based company will start a merger with a South Korean company called KAI, right? So that's what's gonna happen later on this year in 2025. So that's about it. And I could tell you what's going on after that by the end of the year, or what's going on if something like that, of plane accidents. They're gonna be the drunk pilot's lie. The drunk pilot's lie will be something. This is gonna go on beyond January 20th. You know who is gonna be president. You know. And then all of you believe some of you might believe in the drunk pilot's lie of a 737 crash in Mexico. And then all of a sudden you have the court and everything like that, and they say about, oh, the pilots were drunk in that crash in Mexico, right? So that's gonna be later on coming. It's coming soon. That is on the way, you know, if it comes on the way. And then most likely an iconic American motorcycle brand would go out of business because of what's going on. I mean, the US tariffs on China, not just the tariffs on China, but what's going on. Even Cyrus Jansen should make a video, keep note on this, because you're watching the video. What I'm talking about is just one iconic motorcycle factory that was going on with these, that I've seen videos of Chinese clones of Harley Davidson motorcycles, right? That's the company that is going out of business. It's gonna go out of business because of the sanctions and everything like that. CF Moto would create a Harley clone and all this stuff. It's gonna be like the Czech Republic having the Tatra T97, and that's Harley Davidson's the modern day T97, and the CF Moto, or the Chinese company that succeeded, is the Volkswagen, right? So what's going on is that they're going to the CEO is going to change at the end of the year. The person that is going to just give up Harley Davidson to a new person. The new CEO, no matter what, doesn't want to have an iconic U.S. brand, even though they're shifting some production to Thailand. Doesn't want any of these motorcycles to be made in China to prevent being bought by a Chinese company. And then this is where it goes out of business, and that's just a way how it goes. And then all you're gonna have by the end of this year is that Polaris is going to be in business just because of the sanctions on China and all that stuff, and what it is with competition if every product. So no Chinese bikes would enter the U.S. The rest of the world could buy them, even here. But then, for a matter of fact, if you have a better product, a copy of an iconic American branded motorcycle, that is gonna be just forgot, because the only American brand you're gonna have right now in the USA is Indian, right? So there's that. That's gonna happen in 2025. So 2024 has been a crazy year because of this nonsense that is going on. All right. Some trans owner of a beauty pageant saying that blonde hair and blue eyes is the maximum norm, is like the maximum standard, pissing everybody off, and it just make the video like the jokes, like the butt jokes of Saturday Night Live, SNL joke. I mean, eating cats and dogs, that's just one thing, and all in between by Tony Heathcliff saying that people of a U.S. territory is a pile of garbage, all right? So, I mean, somebody saying stupid things, like saying, like, this is where it's going on, all right? So, this year was going on. Let's just pray for the people in the California fires. But 2024 has been a crazy year. Get ready, 2025 is going on. Enjoy the ride. This will be just the beginning with the fires and all that stuff. What's coming up next, you might just seen what's going on, right? So get ready for this year, 2025 this year. Get ready for people in Mobile, Alabama, to just use your Duolingo and learn some Korean language because of that Jeju 2216 accident, just to help out in their language, because what's going on because of a 737 Jeju accident. So that's, get ready for that. People in Hamburg and Toulouse, get ready to get your Korean language skills for your train, of the people that you want to train. They're going to make planes in South Korea, so in Sashian. So that was going on. Yes, I mean, that is coming. People yelling out that enough is enough, and I'm pardon the Korean language, in Mobile, Alabama, and Hamburg and Toulouse, France. getting trained in plane factories, right? So that's about it. Write me a comment of what's going on. What do you think of 2024? Has been a crazy year. Do you think that you would like to see a redhead Miss Universe winner? Or would you like to see this Anne Jacquard to not to be the owner of Miss Universe, so they could not to say the stupid crap of only blonde hair and blue eyes is the maximum beauty standards, and everybody else get rejected? All right, so feels rejected. All right, I think your comments count. All right, your comments counts, and literally. So I'll see you in the next channel. I would love to see your comments. I would love to read them. Please subscribe. Hit the bell button. See you in the next video on Embargo Man. Goodbye.